Hello to all of my BPTV fans, YouTube fans, Facebook fans, and new fans. I'm Alan Levine, the Talking Machine, here with my 29th The Speedy Gourmet. Let's start the timer. All right, I have a great, mild-tasting sweet fish. I'll bring in a couple veggies also. See, this is how you can do it. I got a little bit of a plan. It's non-scripted. Here's a tilapia from Fresh Thyme. I have less than 1/3 of a pound of tilapia. People always say that's a nice sized piece of fish. And it's only a third this time. Get the packaging. And I found out, like I told you last month, and look, there's 2 pieces with this, and it's only 5.25 ounces. So we'll get that ready. Let me rinse my hands off, because you can do that. And we'll start that in a minute. 1 second. My ancient grains, farro. And it's like wheat, different types of wheat. And the healthy info's right here on the back. All right. And I'll get my handy rice cooker. 23 years old for it, and it still works. We'll get it out here. Get this ready for the farro. Take the lids on. Cup, spoon. We're ready for that. My trusty thermometer by Casey. Fish needs to be 145 degrees, no guesswork. And we get that ready. All right, my son got me another gift. You know how the non-stick trays, after so many years, look how clean and stuff that is. It recommends putting no olive oil spray or anything else to lubricate. It's nice and lubricated. We've had it for a couple weeks. So we're gonna get our veggies ready. Wait, Cutco knife, you're used to that. We have some broccoli that's been rinsed. And I just cut the crowns off. I'll split them if they're nice size like that. Then I got a couple little ones. And I'll split this. And I'm gonna split this twice. And that'll go in the rice cooker. All right, you know I like my veggies. I'm not putting a whole lot in. And don't forget fresh ginger. I add it to each meal. And I'll bring out one of the pieces. And I'm gonna do this. I've been doing it, but I never did it on the show till now. I put a few slices into it to cook with farro. And I'll use it to shred later. All right, we got sliced mushrooms that I've had for a few days, so they're starting to turn, but they're still very firm. We'll use those. And let me do a quick rinse on this. I love my red peppers. And I'm not like on the Food Network and everything. Here's how simple I do it. This is for all of you that want to copy. Cut the end off, then cut it as close as I can. Sometimes there's things there. And I get 4 sides out of it. And I always like to clean up as I'm going. And take a bite. You know you can eat a little bit while you're doing this. All right, nice thin slices, and we will bake it. Just slice it and watch your fingers. And if we have extra, we won't put it all on. Another 3 or 4 thin slices. My favorite butternut squash, you know, it keeps for a month or two. We'll cut the end off. A couple friends said, do it this way. And we'll pitch that. And then I slice it. Little thin slice I've been going. We'll take the label off, or try to. Watch your fingers. A little delicate there. I think we got it. Well, most of it. All right. That takes a little time from this, but what's an extra 20 seconds here? Just trying to beat 25. Another thin cut. And here's how simple it is. Cut it in half, then cut it in quarters. Whoa, that label stuck. A little extra. All right, cut it in half again and do it the same. So we'll have about 8 pieces. All right. Well, we'll bring the tray over. Move this to the background. And here's how professional. Dump all the mushrooms out there. And we got them ready to bake. And I found out baking them, they don't shrink up as much. Now, we'll maneuver. I know it looks like a lot of tilapia. I won't keep mentioning how much it weighs. But, you know, it isn't that much, only 1/3 of a pound. All right. We'll do a few red slices here baked, and then we'll also throw some with the ginger and everything in the rice cooker. Then we put this all along the bottom. Whoop. You know, I do my colorful presentations. We're doing something new. We got a camera right in front of the oven. Do a little highlight there. And in we go. Watch your hands. I preheat my oven, and it's at 465 degrees because it's a electric oven. All right, we'll put over 2 cups of water into this. Get rid of the tilapia, and it's wild-caught tilapia, a mild-tasting fish that doesn't taste fishy. And it's very healthy. Salmon's a little healthier, but this is also healthy too. All right. You know what's next, the farro. Be steady. And we put about 4 ounces of farro there. And here's how simple it goes for the camera. And we'll swish it a little. Clear. You can do these type of things. Now, here's where we're adding the veggies. It's like a steamer here. And we'll even show, I like my veggies. We can scrape all that in and look, no mess. Ginger for later. And here we go. Lid. That's all it takes. And we're about 12 minutes to do this. All right. To all the penny fans, Penguin T-ball. We will start the Cuisinart dispenser here. 175 degrees. Do not boil your tea. Hit 175 and start, and you'll hear the bell go off when it's time. We'll prep the thermometer. And then we get the silicone glove. Take out the tray so we're prepared. We'll take out the shredder. And we're ready there. And why don't we prep? Put the glass, we better do the T-ball. I'm moving too quick here today. Here's what we do. T's up here, China Gunpowder, Lungching 4th grade, Young Heissen's the winner. 1 teaspoon, try to be steady. And you can see they're a little curled up and they unfold with the warm water. And here's how you do it. Very nicely, a couple come off. We'll put them in. I like my tea. No sinus infections, drinking 3 cups of green tea for 23 years. Follow my lead. Take a little taste. There we go. All right, let's get a plate. Get a fork for us. We'll bring the shredder over for the ginger. Oh, you know what? This isn't good. I forgot one of my highlights, zucchini. I was moving too fast here. All right. You know I got to have a few of these. All right, this next thing is not for amateurs. Get your glove. We got that camera, Nick, so great idea. Here's a move here. Woo! All right. I got to be a little delicate here. Move the butternut squash down. Watch your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to squeeze 5 in. We got it. All right, it's cooking up very nice. And we'll check that shortly. Whew, that was close. That was a little hot. I need a little sip here. Sparkling water from Trader Joe's. That feels better. All right, we get a couple other things. Rainbow peppercorn. Alan Pravanda's gourmet garlic powder. 8 different types of garlic, and look at the fine powder. And you can eat it like this. It's very mild. Delicious. We'll get these ready. Let's put the Pharaoh away. Excuse me, camera. And we're good to go. All right. Well, let's see. Tilapia is sort of like cod, but it's a mild tasting fish. And if you get it, you know, I got a good price at Fresh Thyme, and you just shop around for it. It's very healthy for you, and it's mild flavored. However you season it, your seasonings will come through. And we're going to use some virgin olive oil. Bring it all together. As you can see, it's from Fresh Thyme. And it's organic virgin olive oil. That's our big 3 with that. And we'll put that in a container. Put this back in the refrigerator. I like to keep it clean, and it's much more relaxing when you eat. Especially you ladies, you know when you're cooking all day, and then you got to clean up on it. So my tip is just do it as you go along. Little rinse again. All right. We haven't had the fish in that long, but they're not deep cuts and thick, so it might cook up a little quicker than you think. The mushrooms are cooking up very nice. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, our fish is ready. Oh, well, we may have to maneuver there a little bit. Let me get one of my silicone little spatulas. And wow, that's a major spot. Here's a tip, one of the talking machine tips. Look at that. It keeps it nice and warm. All right, these veggies need to cook a little more. We got the mushrooms are browning up nice. Zucchini's cooking. Red pepper, butternut squash. If you're serving others, do not eat like I'm eating. This is my own meal. That's my disclaimer here. Be careful. All right, let's check the timer here. See what we got. All right, we're 15 minutes into it. And we're looking good to beat 25. Oh, my Cuisinart, that didn't go off on the start. Houston, we got a problem. Let me start it again. Yeah. We need some warmth. Well, that's just one issue. We'll see. If anything, I can microwave the water for it. Let's see what else here. Yeah, only about 4 minutes or so on the Faro, so that's moving along very nicely. If you know, I don't always eat these meals all the time. I eat different nuts and some almonds. And then I'll show you another thing while we're showing with healthy things. Pepitas. And they're very tasty. I even cook with them. So we'll graze. Yeah, and they're not that expensive. I usually buy a pound or so and eat throughout the day. There we go. One other one for all you guys, pepitas help. Here's one of my favorites, pistachios. Aldi's for $5.19 a pound. Can't be beat. Alrighty. Just a little sidebar when we got some time. You know, I can keep talking, but I'd rather do some show and tell. All right, we got to get ginger ready. Guess what? It is heating up. You can hear it, but it is heating it up enough. Remember, do not let it boil. All right, 3 minutes to go. Let's see what else we got here. The butternut squash, yeah, I did miss half of that. How'd that stick on? This will keep in your refrigerator. I've had it as long as 2 months, and it does keep. I'll put a little plastic on the top so it doesn't get funny. You know how things get funny there. But it'll keep for a couple months, so you'll see it on the next show or two. And just find a spot in the refrigerator and we're good. Let's see. I'm going to maneuver another plate. All I got to do is rinse the other one off, but I'm going to have this set up. This will be our staging area for you, and we'll go from there. Look at that. Timing is excellent. Just pour real steady, and no more than 2 minutes. There we go. And you put it right back. It's very hot to the touch, but it's actually not that hot to drink because it's not boiling. All right, we're coming down to it here. One more quick check on the veggies. All right. All right, we got some Mushrooms cooking very well. And let's check the zucchini here. They're cooking up nice too. Butternut squash is good. Red peppers are always good. You know what? We're ready with the veggies. We're moving right along, folks. Cut this off. And I hope you could see the oven there when I brought it out. I might have been in the way. We're under a minute here. And guess what? Look at the color of the tea. We got probably another half a minute or so to go. And you see how the color turns green? Hence the loose leaf green tea. Young Hyson. All right, we'll pull that to the side. And I always put it on a little plate to not dribble everywhere. All right. Let's see how that timer's going here. 20 minutes and almost 21 minutes. All right, I gotta be quick now. We got stuff happening right here. How did I know? That timing is spot on today. All right. Whoop. You got to try to ease it off with the fork there, and it is very hot. Whoa, did this cook up nice. Look what we have here. A little extra water, but we can just get the rice out there, or farro out there with the red peppers. I'll try to separate them a little. You know, I like my color. And we'll get that for the bed of the fish. And that is tilapia. And we put a lot of broccoli there. Like these healthy vegetables. More the better. And the ginger cooked up there. And we'll shred it all over the meal at the end. And we're moving right along here now. All right. Put this in the sink to rinse. All right. All right. Let's get some of the zucchini there. A little sticking. Butternut squash. And we're not going to put all the mushrooms on here because we got an extravaganza. But we will put them out here for our meal. And don't forget the red peppers. Got a little spot for them there. And zucchini again. Another zucchini. Whoop. And the red peppers are slipping away. There we go. We'll put a couple right on the side. All right. Now here's when people say I eat a lot of fish. Look at that. And I like a little red. Little butternut squash, and we got some mushrooms. Love my mushrooms. There we go. We're winding this down pretty well right now. One in the middle. Time for shredded ginger. Here we go. We put that all over the meal. Very healthy and tasty. Helps with your digestion. So anybody having Digestion issues, try ginger. You can even cut a piece and suck on it. I've done it before and it works. Here, we'll scrape some off. All right. Let's see, let's get to olive oil. And I try to drizzle it. I know I might be a little heavy-handed. Okay. Our garlic powder. Alan Pavanda has a garlic farm out near Greensburg. Was a great guest on the Talking Machine show. There we go. We like our garlic. End it with rainbow peppercorn. There we go. All right. Let's try to stop the timer here. Didn't beat 25, but 25:31. All right, we finished this. A little over 25 minutes. Wild caught tilapia for all you penguin fans, right on top. Shredded ginger, rainbow peppercorns, virgin olive oil, organic virgin olive oil, red peppers, butternut squash, zucchini, mushrooms here and there, farro, ancient grain farro, and broccoli. That's the whole picture. Whoa. Loose leaf green tea, young hyson. One of my best, a mild grassy taste, very light. You don't boil it, 2 minutes or less. Very healthy. Thank you for watching the show. I appreciate all of your feedback and comments. And if you want to copy what I'm doing, just watch the show and go along with me. Until next month, third Wednesday of every month. See you then.